Welcome back. Sorry, looking a little bit. Welcome back, Pirtle Spot here. Tuesday, April 23rd. We're going to recap some of the playoffs, NBA playoffs thus far. A little bit of craziness went on last night, so really I just want to talk about it. Playoffs, man. Playoffs. Can't wait till we have it inside Toyota Center, right? But playoffs. They've been exciting, to say the least. So we're going to jump right into it. And early on, we're going to talk about the two games last night that were kind of crazy. We'll talk about all three games from yesterday. We'll start with the Cavs going up 2-0 over the Magic. I don't remember what I predicted, honestly, on my prediction episode. I think I said the Magic might win. I don't really know. I didn't hear a single thing about this game. I didn't even know this game happened. I wasn't even paying it. Like, there's so much about Sixers, Knicks, and Lakers, Nuggets. Like, this game's kind of nobody cares about this game or this series. And I don't really like that because I think it is a good series. I think the Magic are going to be good in the future, so I think it's good. But anyway, I digress. Going up 96-86, going up 2-0 over the Magic, and they look pretty good. Cavs look good, man. I know I said in my preview, I don't know who I picked, but I do know that I mentioned that we don't really know what we're going to get from the Cavs. They've been so injured this year. You know, they ended up, their record was 48-34, but they went on a 20-4 run. Like, they're kind of mid other than that, like, 20-4 run, but they had so many injuries. So it's tough to tell what you're going to get from them, but they look good. They look good so far. I'm impressed going up 2-0 over the Magic, and both games were not really particularly close. So, yeah, I'm good for the Cavs. Good for the Cavs. All right, Sixers, Knicks. I know I picked the Sixers over the Knicks. They're now down 2-0. First game really wasn't particularly close, right? Like, it was 111-104. It was kind of close. Joel Embiid had a little scare of an injury, but overall, like, it's not bad. But last night, so if you don't know what happened, basically Tyrese Maxey went to get the ball, and Nick Nurse acted like he was going to call a timeout, hold it back, and then Tyrese fell to the ground and lost the ball, and then he starts scrambling for a timeout, right? But Tyrese clearly didn't have the ball. It wasn't even like a bang, bang, bang. Like, he just didn't have the ball. And then in the post-game presser, Nick Nurse calls out the refs like, "Oh, they ignored my timeout right before the Knicks would go down and hit a three to win the game." And he was upset, saying that the refs ignored his timeout and it's their fault. But he didn't get that. He did not call the timeout. He pulled it back, didn't call it, and then when Tyrese fell, he tried to scramble for it, but he clearly didn't have the ball. It wasn't even close, in my opinion. I don't think this is a story. I think this is just heat of the moment. Coach was upset. Got a little Celsius there. So I think there's nothing to be made there. But overall, wild game. Pretty sure the Knicks were down. Okay, well, that's a pretty close game. Yeah, this is one that the Sixers needed to win. But going back to Philly, they win both there, and this is a non-story. Now let's get to the real craziness. Lakers Nugs. Lakers blew a 14-point lead in the first game, in game one. Nuggets came back to win that one pretty handily. And then this one, the Lakers were up 20. I thought the Lakers, I didn't even finish watching it. I didn't finish keeping up with it. I had a long day. I've been really busy, and I was tired. I went to bed. I didn't know who won the game until I woke up this morning and looked. And what? So don't know what happened there. So the Nuggets outscored the Lakers 32-20 in the fourth quarter. There was a no call. There was a foul call on Michael Porter Jr. that was then challenged and overturned when it looked like D'Angelo Russell clearly got hit in the face. It looks like that was how was that overturned? That's crazy. And then Jamal Murray comes down. LeBron is complaining about some other fouls he didn't get naturally. And then Jamal Murray comes down and hits a game winner. Great shot. Over Anthony Davis. Little fadeaway, mid-ranger. Over Anthony Davis. Nuggets win. Now, was there some bad calls? Probably, sure. But to blow a 20-point lead, like, I get it. I've been an athlete. I get it. You're complaining. It's tough to play, but you're in the playoffs, man. Like, and you have a 20-point lead. The only thing I would be talking about after losing that game is we got to close that out. 20-point lead, you're going to blow it. LeBron had a great game, though. 26, 8, and 12. Jokic with triple-double, 27, 20. I just saw that number. 27, 20, and 10. Jesus Christ. So, yeah. I think these teams are really honestly evenly matched in terms of talent. The Nuggets are just the better team. Basketball players, better basketball team as a whole, and I think they have better coaching. Yeah, like I said, LeBron 26, 8, and 12. Anthony Davis was 32 and 11, had a good game. D'Angelo Russell had a pretty good game, bounced back from a terrible game one. Hachimura was terrible. For the Nuggets, like I mentioned, Jokic 27, 20, and 10. Jamal Murray 20 and 5 with the game winner. That was a great game, 9-24, but not bad. The Michael Porter Jr. 22 and 9. So overall, it was a good game right here. It's a close series. I think it's the Nuggets are 10-0 in the last 10 versus the Lakers, including the playoffs, I think. But I think it's closer than people think it is. But Nuggets just get it done, man. Nuggets just know how to get it done. They don't complain. They play, and they get it done. Tonight, we got the Timberwolves at the Suns. Timberwolves handily took care of the Suns. The Suns' only threat was Kevin Durant in that first game, which was pretty crazy. Anthony Edwards showed up. That was a good battle. I predicted the Suns to end up winning. I can't change my predictions. Doesn't look good after game one, but it's the playoffs, and I think that's kind of who the Suns are. They kind of show up, they kind of don't show up. Is what it is. I think they'll bounce back. I think they have a good chance of winning this game. I don't think they will. I think they'll even up in Phoenix, but I think we see some fireworks from Devin Booker tonight. Pacers Bucks without Giannis handily took care of the Pacers. Going to be without Giannis again. I believe that they will win. I believe that they will win again. And this is a non-series. Kind of disappointing, to be honest with you, but that's a little bit much to say. Non-series already, but I think the Pacers bounce back. I think it's a close game. I think the Bucks win. Go up 2-0. Clippers Mavs. I think the Mavs bounce back. They got destroyed in that first game. It was not pretty. I think the Mavs bounce back and get it done here in game 2. Even up series going back to Dallas. That was kind of a surprise the other day. But yeah, that's what I think will happen here. Pelicans, OKC tomorrow. OKC squeaked out game 1. I think it's a good matchup overall. I think the teams match up well. That's why I think it's going to be closer than like a 1-8 normal. But I think it's a good matchup. I think it's fun to watch. I think OKC will pull it out. Pelicans being without Zion, it's pretty crazy to get this this close. But I think OKC will probably still win in 5. But I think it's a good matchup stylistically wise. And Heat Celtics, not even gonna talk about. Don't even really care. It's kind of over. But yeah, so that's kind of what's been going on. I just want to come in and recap a little bit of the craziness from yesterday's games, what I think is going to happen going forward. And yeah, we'll see what happens tonight, see if my predictions are on. And yeah. Peace.